I'd like to welcome everyone and call to order this meeting Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. Would you please stand for the invocation, which will be completed by Chief Quave and followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Councilman Breland.
Yep, let us pray. Lord, we come to you tonight, Lord, and ask for wisdom for the city leaders, Lord, that that we would seek guidance from you, Lord, and that ultimately, any decisions that are made here, Lord, will be done to glorify you, and that in the end you would get the glory for it all. Pray for Brother Wayne Wilson. Pray for healing for him, and that you intervene there, Lord God, and just thank you for the many blessings and the many ways that you've been able to make us successful as a police department, as a city, and as a community, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Under recognition, I would ask the family of Jade Lamb to come forward, please. We have a presentation. I'm very honored as the mayor to, in remembrance of Jade Lamb, who was in the Mayor's Youth Council this past year and served very well in her time with us. She passed away. I have a presentation in her honor, and I'd like to read it. Have you ever noticed how, even after the sun slips below the horizon, a gentle afterglow lingers in the sky, soft, beautiful, and unforgettable? People can be like that too. Jade Lamb was one of those rare souls. The afterglow of her life will forever shine, a radiant reflection of her love for her family, her friends, community, and most of all, her love of God. Take my glasses off. Anything you'd like to say?
I'd just like to thank you for your support that you've given the family during this time. I'd like to thank the city of Picayune for welcoming her to the youth council. I'm very grateful for all of your support.
Thank you. Is that your show down here? Oh, it's too bubble. Next thing on the agenda is a proclamation that will be read by Lisa Albritton, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
A proclamation by the Mayor of Picayune, Mississippi. Whereas breast cancer remains the most commonly diagnosed cancer among women in the United States, with a woman diagnosed approximately every 2 minutes, and whereas breast cancer does not discriminate, affecting women and with risk increasing significantly after age 45, and whereas mammograms are vital for early detection, yet about 30% of Mississippi women over 40 are not up to date on screenings, and whereas research shows that regular screenings can reduce breast cancer deaths by as much as 26% for every 1,000 women screened between the ages of 50 to 74, with women diagnosed at an early non-metastatic stage experiencing a 91% survival rate. And whereas October provides an important opportunity to raise awareness, honor survivors, support those in treatment, remember loved ones lost, and encourage all citizens to prioritize education, prevention, and timely screenings. And whereas the City of Picayune proudly stands alongside survivors, families, caregivers, healthcare professionals, and advocates who work tirelessly to increase awareness, expand access to screenings, and advance research toward a cure. Now, therefore, Mayor of the City of Picayune does hereby proclaim October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the City of Picayune, urging citizens to wear pink ribbons in honor of those affected by breast cancer and to consult healthcare providers about regular screenings and early detection.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess. You want me to, let's take a picture of everybody.
Just take it from here.
Where's your pink?
Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Lisa. All right, no report from the city manager tonight?
None tonight, thank you.
Okay, great. Consent agenda, do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Okay, Councilwoman Stevens makes the motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman. Any discussion?
Yes.
Okay,
I would assume either the city manager or the city clerk, the, Butler Snow. Can you give like a brief synopsis, so to say, of what, is that y'all?
I can do it right now, but it'll be under my finance.
Will that be, okay.
okay, you okay with
Yeah.
that? Okay, thank you. Any other discussion on the consent agenda? All in favor, aye? Any opposed? Thank you. Approval of the docket, can I get a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens, may I have a second?
A second.
Second by Councilwoman Bumpers, discussion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. New business, police department.
Yes, sir. Number one, consider request to approve virtual academy 12-month contract for online training in the amount of $3,375. The action requested is to approve request as submitted.
May I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Breland, may I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman. Discussion.
Is this for all your,
Yeah, it's just a renewal from an annual contract. We've got to renew every year for online training.
well, is this technically for all your officers?
Yes,
Okay.
and it's very, very cheap.
Okay.
Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Motion passes. Next item.
Number two, consider request to approve SureTech 12-month contract in the amount of $2,963. The action requested is to approve request as submitted.
Okay, can I get a motion?
I'll motion.
Motion by Councilman Hickman. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilwoman Bumpers. Discussion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Item three.
Number three, consider request to approve Axon sole source letter for Axon body camera. Action requested is to approve request as submitted.
Okay, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman. Any discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Item four.
Consider request to approve Axon 5-year body camera contract in the amount of $127,000, $127,280.10. Action requested is to approve request as submitted.
Yes, sir. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Breland. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman. Discussion.
Yes. Chief, could you give us a brief synopsis of that as far as the term and whether or not all the officers have that? And
Yes,
the
sir, so,
length of it?
I'm sorry.
And also the length of it and everything?
Yes, sir, so we're just, the contract we're in now is expiring, so we have to renew it. When you compare this contract we're on the agenda to the one we came out of, it's $1,000 a year cheaper. We were able to take a few of them. I think their price probably increased, but we were able to take some of ours off because this is for cloud-based storage too, which is very expensive. Not everyone needs that, but at the end of the day, this is for patrol officers, and then anybody that's not on patrol will still have body camera. They just have a different model that doesn't require the cloud-based storage just because it's not necessary. So the contracts are very comparable to the one we came out of. And by going with the same company, we save about $16,000 upfront because we're able to trade in these cameras toward the upfront cameras that we're gonna have into this contract. We don't have to pay for those upfront since we already have them to trade in toward it.
So that $127,000 is for the entire 5-year period?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how many officers will have those?
This I believe is for 19 cameras. And then the remainder have a camera that's identical. It's just got a little bit different software in there that doesn't require the cloud-based. We can handle that internally, the storage, just because it's not much.
So with that 19, that means all of the officers out on the street at that time will have one?
Yes, sir.
And when they are not on duty, it just pass on to the next one. So every time officer goes out there, they will have a body cam?
Have their own. And then outside of that, investigations and staff, they have them too. They just have a different model.
Okay. Thank you.
Y'all, I mean, when one breaks and stuff like that, you don't have to cover that. That's part of this.
That's right. And we've had that happen a few times, and we send it back. They send us another one in, and it's.
Okay, so it's like a service
issue.
agreement
Yep.
almost? Okay.
Yep.
Any more discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Next item.
Number 5, consider request to approve Power DMS sole source letter for policy management. The action requested is to approve request as submitted.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
So
I'll
moved.
motion.
All right, I heard Councilman Hickman first and second,
That's fine.
second, Councilwoman Stevens. Discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Next item.
Number 6, consider request to approve Power DMS 12-month contract in the amount of $9,074.82. The action requested is to approve request as submitted.
May I have a motion?
I'll motion.
Motion by Councilman Hickman. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilwoman Bumpers. Discussion.
Can you give a,
Sure. So this is another one of those annual contracts we have to renew, but it has all of our SOPs, our general orders, all of our policy-making stuff in there and keeps up with all that. There's also an accreditation module in there that also tracks and maintains our accreditation stuff.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Number 7, consider request to accept donation of an explosive detection canine from Janie Fuller, Cougar Creek Canine, and Jennifer Clay from Southern Cosmos Canine. The action requested is to approve request as submitted.
Okay. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Okay. Councilman Breland makes the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman. And, discussion.
Yes. So that's the dog there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I know it's another one, okay. With that, then, that means that it's no cost to the city and everything.
Right. That's a $10,000, $12,000 you're looking at.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
didn't cost us anything. The dog comes from Prairie Plains British Labs. Many of you know Clay Dossett. That's where the dog came from. The two on the agenda items are the ones that trained him. We've talked about it about a year ago as something that I wanted to do. Saw it as a need, as many events, that we have here in the city, and this is another level of security we can have, and, pre-sweeps and those kind of things. So I think it's going to be a huge asset to us and another service we can provide to the community, and, you can't get any cheaper than that.
That's right. So how many dogs does the police department have now?
3.
3.
Yes, sir. We have a patrol dog, which does narcotics and apprehension, a bloodhound that does tracking, and now the explosive detection canine, which the other 2 are certified too by third-party entities too, and hold certification, and he will not be alone for that.
Yeah, we had Bible school at the church a couple months ago, and the officers came, and I think that was the drug dog that came out.
It was, yes, sir.
And I mean, they did a tremendous job explaining to the kids. I mean, the kids was right on task about that, with the dog. So that's a big asset, having them. And I commend y'all for
Yes, sir.
that.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else?
What's his name? Nitro. What kind of dog
Nitro.
is it?
British Lab.
British Lab.
It's beautiful.
Okay,
I'm proud of that. Yeah.
all in favor, aye?
Aye.
None opposed.
Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Thanks, Chris. Number 8, consider request to approve out-of-state travel for Sergeant Chris Benton to Cougar Creek K-9 in Troy, Alabama for K-9 training. Action requested is to approve request as submitted. And this is for the handler course to get him that initial training.
Okay, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Breland, may I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman. Discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Next item?
Consider request to add the following seized items to the police inventory list for use by the department. A is a 2009 Chevy Silverado 1GC EK 19J69Z151726. B is a Glock Model 19 BUN Z915. And C is a Glock Model 17 BEZ H476. Action requested is to approve request as submitted.
Okay, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens, may I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman. Any discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
All right, number 10, consider request to surplus and sell at auction the following seized firearms. A is a Raven 25, 729817. B is an EAA 38, 1543488. C is a Bryco 380, 1293215. D is a Taurus 45, ND 073997. E is a Taurus 9mm, TMR 70784. F is another Taurus 9mm, ABC 348937. G is a Smith & Wesson 40 caliber, FWM 7336. H is a Taurus 9mm, TLV 78536. I is a Smith & Wesson 40 caliber, NBE 7707. And J is a Taurus 45 NDW 66002. Action requested is to approve request as submitted.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens, may I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilwoman Bumpers, discussion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you, and just a reminder, if you guys get time after the council meeting, we'll be at Crosby Commons until at least 7.
Okay.
Maybe a little later for National Night Out if you get time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Mr. Luke, Chief, are you gonna be leaving now?
No, sir, I'll be around for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, city manager?
Yes, sir. Item number 1, consider request from Civic Women's Club to host the City of Picayune's Christmas Parade on December the 1st, 2025, using the same route as the previous year. The theme this year is a gingerbread Christmas Wonderland. Action requested, approved request as submitted.
Okay, may I have a motion?
Motion moved.
Motion by Councilman Hickman, may I have a second?
A second.
Second by Councilwoman Bumpers, discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Item 2.
Item 2, consider request to authorize a moratorium on new issuance of food truck permits. Action requested, approved request as submitted.
Okay, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens, may I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilwoman Bumpers, discussion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, motion passes. Finance Administration,
Number one, consider request to approve contract with Butler Snow for government relations services. Action requested, approve request as submitted, and authorize mayor to sign all related documents.
okay, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Councilman Breland makes the motion, may I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second by Councilman Hickman, discussion.
Yes, see, would you, give us a brief synopsis? I know like some of the duties that they do, but can you kind of reiterate that for?
Yes, sir.
Come
They handle a lot of our our lobbying with the state legislature within the state. Now, they do assist us on gathering information and doing things when we go to Washington, but they're not lobbying in Washington. It's mainly because we're lobbying, we're talking about discussing a lot of the same projects and things like that, but they represent us on the state level, and they've been very successful for us, so, since we've been here. I'd say we probably get a 10-to-1 return on every dollar I spend with them, or we spend. They've been successful in helping us get money for our matches, for our federal programs, and for a lot of, local other projects, including getting money for the turf and different things like that when we did the turf upgrade out at the park, the ballparks.
I didn't realize they were involved with that too.
Some of the money that came there came from them, about $500,000 of it.
Other discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Next item.
Number two, consider request to ratify property sale of warehouses at 210 Crosby Street to Turley International under the lease purchase option agreement. Action requested, approve request as submitted.
Okay, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens, can I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman, discussion.
Yes.
Oh, ladies first.
Yeah, ladies first.
First of all, what is Turley International and where are they located?
That is over at the Valspar. That's the 3 warehouses that we've had leased for the past 3 years. Turley is right next to where it's Van Stockstill and them that have the aggregate that produce the different concrete products and things like that. They've been leasing 3 of the warehouses and they had an option to purchase with it.
Okay.
And within that option, and they exercised the option, and the balance that, under the agreement that we passed 3 years ago, any of the payments, lease payments would go toward the final purchase if they did exercise the option, and they did.
Okay, very good.
Further discussion? I don't know what you have of information handy there, but how much was the total price? And Harvey, the city manager, give a little background on how much we paid for it.
Yeah, I don't have the original purchase price with me. I do know that they cut us a check for $173,060.42 for the balance that was left after the lease payments were applied. So we did 36 at that. I could get that for you.
Sure.
But
It's
I'll
okay.
like you said, the city manager.
City manager is well aware of.
It was actually sold for $465,000 with a 3-year lease, if you remember, by Consolidated Aggregate, which is, was run by Van Stockstill. And the actuality is we paid $1 to Sherwin-Williams for the whole entire property. We're now housed in Public Works there. Some of our police department is there, and so we think this was a great deal, and still got some more property for sale.
So,
This is not the admin building, correct? Okay.
want to thank the city manager for facilitating the sale, and also for talking to them about donating it for $1, the whole facility. And so I think we definitely got,
Return on your investment.
Return on
Yeah.
investment.
so I think we got our money's worth.
Yes, sir.
But thank you. All right. We had a motion, second discussion, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Number three, consider request to approve budget amendment, action request to approve request as submitted.
Okay, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens, may I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, second by Councilman Hickman, discussion?
Yeah, explain that a little bit.
Okay, when we were passing our budget that we started our budget year, there were a few things that, as we were moving the numbers, that came in a little wrong. What we're actually doing is reducing the general fund appropriations that we started the year with, reducing it by $46,248. So we're not adding to the budget, we're taking that away after we adjusted where we felt like we could, make it through without.
I guess later.
No, we can go ahead and take care of it now.
Can you explain the Butler Snow thing in the consent agenda?
Yes, and I apologize, I was thinking about the Butler Snow, that's our continuing disclosures. What that is Butler Snow also is the attorney side and the finance side. They do our continuing disclosures because we have bonds that are issued where we've borrowed money and they're out on the open market, and so we're required to do a continuing disclosure about what our financial position is every year, and they file it for us so that people on Wall Street and all can see
Okay.
it.
And
And
this is
but
just
yeah, that was what
basically
it's our financial
okay.
stuff for basically the people that invest in our bonds. And I apologize, yeah, I forgot, I just have to spread that across the minute. If they had sent it was filed for September 30th, and I just have to show that it was, when I thought about Butler Snow, I figured you were talking about the
Okay.
lobbying contract.
No, okay,
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
thank you.
All right, planning and zoning.
No, grant administration.
Grant administration, I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's okay. Let's see, consider request to accept the grant award from the Mississippi Office of Homeland Security for the state and local cybersecurity grant in the amount of $33,108. Action requested, approve request as submitted, and authorize mayor, city clerk, and grants administrator to sign all related documents.
All right. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Breland, may I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman, discussion.
What is
Any
this money,
discussion?
yeah, what is this money going towards?
So, one of the things that we are behind on is like multi-factor authentication.
Mhm.
So that would help get us that set up. Managed SIEM, which is something that collects and analyzes security data. I had to write it down. And helps to recognize and address potential security threats and vulnerabilities. Just helps keep us safe out in, the cyber
Is
world.
that like a compliance thing that like another company will, do and test, like email spoofing type stuff, or is that
I'm
like
sure our IT people will, yes.
Okay.
Not me.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye? Any opposed? Thank you. Let's hold just for a moment. We're gonna pause just for a minute and, give Councilwoman Stevens an opportunity to come back and hear the next item. Okay, Ms. Louise?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Consider request to approve resolutions to assess tax liens in the office of the Pearl River County Tax Collector and a lien in the Pearl River County Circuit Clerk Office for parcels attached. And you guys should have the copy of the attached parcels, and to impose penalty as House Bill 768, July 1st, 2009. Action requested, approve request as submitted, and authorize mayor to sign all related documents.
Okay, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Brewer, may I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Hickman, discussion.
Yes. Could you give us just a brief synopsis of that?
These are liens that were cleaned through cleaned up through properties that we bidded out and had contractors to clean for the city. So now we take those monies that we had to pay out to have them clean, and we attach them back to the property because the homeowners did not clean the property.
To the taxes? Okay.
Yes.
So that House bill, that addresses that in its entirety, is that correct?
Which one, sir?
That House bill, 768?
Oh, yes,
okay.
that's the language that's used, the
In its
law.
entirety, okay,
The law is that we,
thank you.
Anything else? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
thank you.
Motion passes. Thank you. Public Works?
Consider requests to accept donations of supplies and services from TNT Propane in the amount of $920.20 for the fire pit at the Oaks. Action requested, approve request as submitted.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hickman. Discussion?
They donated all that?
They did. Todd with TNT was gracious enough to come by and spend quite a bit of time with us during the fire pit itself and running gas lines and the fire ring, et cetera. So he came by and looked at what we were doing, advised us on taking certain routes with it, using his experience, and then brought his whole service truck out there and donated piping, fittings, et cetera. So
Come on.
he had a couple different days out there that he came out multiple times and assisted do that, so,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Is anybody representing them here tonight?
No, sir.
Okay, well, please pass it on behalf of the mayor and the city council. We really appreciate
I will.
great donation.
It was.
Okay. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Next item.
Number 2, consider request to advertise for bids for a new street sweeper for Public Works Department by utilizing the municipal reverse auction process. Action requested, approve request as submitted.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
Motion moved.
Motion by Councilman Hickman. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Stevens. Discussion?
Yes, would you explain to us that reverse auction process?
So, basically, the idea behind it is that the equipment we're looking to purchase is not on state contract, so this is the next process you would take in purchasing this equipment. It would be a bid process, for vendors to look at what we're looking to get in this particular item and submit their bids.
Does that process usually decrease the price?
Yes.
I would say yes.
The reverse auction does. Start at one price and they just keep going down until till somebody, the last person.
Thank you, sir.
Any further discussion?
I think Mr. Eric Morris started that several years back, and it's been very beneficial to us. I remember you dealing with it on different occasions, so thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
It decreases.
Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Next item.
Number 3, consider request to advertise for bids for a new dump truck for the Public Works Department by utilizing the municipal reverse auction process. Action requested, approved request as submitted.
Okay, may I have a motion? Okay, Councilwoman Stevens makes the motion. May I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, Councilman Hickman, appreciate the second. Any discussion?
Is this a renewal or is this something new?
This would be a new contract. We have Mississippi Power here. I'm gonna call on them to give a explanation.
So right now, these particular lights, we have a contract that just covers the head on them. It's not on a streetlight agreement. In the past, we didn't have the option to do that because the wire that's being used on these lights is something that was, I'm assuming, installed by a customer at one point in time. But now we have the option of doing that. So instead of y'all getting these bills every time a pole gets hit or a pole gets, falls down, we cover everything under this. So, and these black teardrop poles right here that there's never been any kind of maintenance contract, them are included in this, so these lights will start working too.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Can you do that all over the city for us?
The majority of them are, let's say.
Okay.
But we are definitely, this is the same situation, I guess it's probably been 4 or 5 months ago, we did with the Acorn lights at Jack Reed Park and Shea Park, first block of Canal. We did the same thing with them. It was, we fixed the heads. If there was something else wrong, the city had to pick up the bill. That was no longer the case. We handled everything.
So we just call y'all and y'all just come out there with your little bucket truck and,
If a pole gets hit, y'all get with us, as soon as we assess it, get a list of materials, get those ordered, and then it'll be priority to get the crews on it.
okay.
Well, I want to thank you for coming tonight.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Anybody else have anything else they wanted to say? Okay, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
City engineer. Well, good evening.
Good evening. How is everyone this evening?
Oh,
Good.
wonderful.
Could I speak on the manner that you just voted on, one quick second?
Sure.
So it wasn't that long ago that I was employed by the city of Picayune and was over the Public Works Department. And just during that time, the last street light that I had anything to do with replacing was just over $6,000.
Ooh, thank
From
you.
what I understand, they're up to about 10,000 now?
$10,000 just the other day over.
So I've been retired for a year and a half, and so the last light I had anything to do with was probably 2 years ago. So that's a pretty stiff example of the
There's
increase.
2 now that are missing on the boulevard right now. That contract covers them. They will be replaced.
Even the one on Memorial?
It's most definitely a move in the right direction.
Good.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 1, request authorization for Duncan Engineering to apply for the FY 2026 MDOT Airport Strategic Multimodal Investment Fund, SMIF, grant for the taxiway lighting rehabilitation project on behalf of the City of Picayune Municipal Airport. Action requested is to approve the request as submitted, please.
Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Stevens. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilwoman Bumpers. Discussion. Any discussion?
Is this to finish the project that's already there, or
Is to apply for additional funds for the next scheduled project.
what is the next scheduled project?
It's the taxiway lights, I believe.
To my just curious, to my understanding, I thought that was already part of some of the lighting that was already done right now.
It is the lighting. correct me, Devin, on the lighting.
I thought that's what they were already working on now.
Yeah, so they
It's
work.
another aspect of the lighting project.
Okay.
The next phase for the airport, there's a 5-year capital improvement plan for the airport, and the next phase is the, taxiway
Okay.
A through F. We're gonna replace the lights first and then, rehab the pavement after that.
Okay. So what they've been replacing is the runway, not the taxi.
Runway lights,
Okay.
that replace the taxiway regulator that regulates those lights.
Okay.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Next item.
Request approval of a contract change order, request number 4 for Huey P. Stocksville Incorporated for the runway rehabilitation project, AIP 328-0060-025-2024. Action requested is to approve request as submitted and authorize mayor to execute the official change order number 4 document.
Okay, can I get a motion?
Motion move?
Motion by Councilman Hickman.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Stevens seconds the motion. Discussion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And thank you, sir.
So I'm not sure if all of you got your emails today, but the backup data for what you just voted on can be found in this document.
What? Do you have anything else?
You had mentioned previously about being prepared to give an update on the Highway 11 new bridge project.
I'm sorry. Please do.
Would you
I
like to
request-
hear the results of
I
that?
would love to hear the results. I get asked that quite often.
Okay.
When it's
So-
gonna be complete.
Just so you're not hearing me say words that you have to remember later, I put it down on paper.
Thank you.
So when you are explaining this to your constituents later, you'll have the details in front of you.
Lisa, I'd like that to be on the City Hall Facebook page as well.
So, in a nutshell, a brief synopsis, Mr. Breland. On the Highway 11 new bridge project, remaining construction items for the bridge portion of the project are, in regard to the new bridge, the bridge railing, sidewalk, lighting, and some minor riprap on the slopes of the new bridge. In regard to the roadway, there's some punch items to be taken care of, some traffic signal upgrades that they still need to get done. Some minor curb and gutter and sidewalk work and some driveways that needs to be done. But all in all, on the east side of the project, pretty much all of that is done. Now, the part you're probably going to be most interested in is when is the traffic going to be switched over? The traffic is planned to be switched over in spring of 2026, around that time frame. And at such time, when the traffic is switched over, is when they'll start accomplishing the driveways, the curb and gutters, and the drainage work on the west side. And that's also when the demolition of the current bridge or old bridge will start at that time.
We appreciate that update.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll start with Councilman Hickman, miscellaneous council members' business.
Did we, some of that get taken off?
I'm sorry.
I still have,
No, that's.
no, I got taken off? Okay. Okay.
Did you have anything?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Councilwoman Bumpers.
Yeah, I have a resident called me today about a four-way stop being put on Shirley and Victoria Drive, because they said it like they had a bad accident there. And the school bus stopped there to let the kids off, and they said if someone could look into that for a four-way stop to be at Shirley's and Victoria Drive.
Sure. Mr. City Manager,
Yes,
if you
sir.
would follow up on
Shirley
that,
and
please.
Victoria?
Shirley and Victoria Drive.
Yes, sir, be glad to.
Okay, anything else, Ms. Funk?
That's all.
All right.
Buckley, if you'd see me in the morning, but we can get this moving.
I would just mention, it's always nice to have someone, attend a meeting from the Mayor Youth Council, so, thank you. Okay,
I'm good.
okay. Citizen concerns, do we have any?
None, sir.
Okay, no executive session, we're recessing to what date?
21st.
Okay. October 21st, we'll be recessing to, can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
To recess, I'm sorry, a motion to recess to the 21st. Okay. Councilwoman Stevens makes the motion, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Councilman Hickman seconds the motion, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And thank everyone for coming.